everyone. So today we got to talk about Avantis. Currently, Avantis is around like 37 cents, almost 38 cents right now. We're down over 2% in the last 24 hours, and we're still trading in this wedge. So we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but let's get straight into it, guys. So like I said before, we are still inside of this falling wedge. And as you guys know, falling wedges are bullish signs. They're bullish signals. They're bullish patterns. So the fact that we are inside of this falling wedge right here is pretty bullish, right? Now, there's a possibility that when we come out of the falling wedge, we just come out of it going sideways. And then from there, we might have a large increase or decrease from there. But we're probably going to end up coming out of it sideways, to be honest. Like, it's kind of breaking down to the point where, like, you can see it's just riding the trend line here, and it wants to break out, but it just doesn't have the strength to, because the overall market sentiment isn't bullish. So even though we have a falling wedge here, it's still pretty bearish, because, you know, it's a bullish sign, but still pretty bearish because the overall market, and like right now inside of Bitcoin, we literally have the short-term trend here on the %R trend exhaustion breaking away from the long-term trend. And I talk about this all the time, because when this happens, you get a dump because the long-term trend does not follow the short-term trend. Just like back here, we always see dumps in the prices when that happens. So, you know, it's just something that you have to watch out for. So at this point, you know, Bitcoin could literally go either way. And when I look at Avantis, obviously, if Avantis is going to go the same direction as Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin breaks down right here, right, and it does not break out, which for right now, it is seeming like it's not going to break out. That's kind of how it's seeming. But when you look at the daily chart, it does look like we could have a relief rally on the daily chart because it's so oversold here. So at this point, there's nothing that any type of charting that you do will do to find out where this thing's going to go, right? It's all going to be about patience at this point. We got the %R trend exhaustion showing the long-term trend pretty much selling down, and the short-term trend is kind of coming down as well. So, you know, very, very bad times to be inside the market. And that's why I have not been in the whole time, because like, why would I be in during all of this? But anyways, this thing is just, it's terrible right now. It's terrible. But I'm going to keep you guys updated. Still, if Bitcoin does another pullback here, I'm looking for 28 cents still. Yes, I still think that we could reach 28 cents. We are so oversold, though, to the point where this could be the bottom. So it could, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And look, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So definitely do your own due diligence, do your own research. But me personally, I think that we have another ways to go down to 28 cents here. So anyways, that's what I think. But yeah, I still think that 37 cents is cheap too. Like, this is a cheap price. Like, the market cap is at $98 million. The 24-hour trading volume is 72 million in trading volume. You got to think about it. Avantis is the largest perps trading platform on Coinbase, right? On Base, the largest perps DEX on Coinbase, right? You cannot trade any perps on the Base chain without thinking about Avantis. And the trading volume is almost as high as the market cap. So I think it's severely underrated, undervalued right now. And I think it'll have its time to shine. It'll have its time to shine in the future. Right now, it's just not the time. But I think Avantis is severely underrated and it's undervalued. Would I be buying right now? No, because I'm a trader and I see it going to 28 cents still. But I still think it's undervalued at the current prices as well. Way, way, way undervalued at these prices. I think this is $1 billion coin. I think this should be worth just as much as Avantis. I think it should be at the very least 1 billion. It should be doing similar numbers to Aerodrome Finance. And it just, the only reason it's not is because it hasn't been out as long for Aerodrome Finance. But I do think that it should be up there, up to par with Aerodrome. So this is at 595 million market cap. So, you know, I think that we have a lot of potential here with Avantis though. But yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna keep you guys updated we might come down here to 28 cents. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.